Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and I thought that I would do this paper pumpkin kit together with you. So I signed up to be a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator again. This is my second go round, and in my kit, my welcome kit, I got this paper pumpkin kit. Now, if you order paper pumpkin, the first time you order it, you will get a little block. It's not this one, but you'll get a small block that will work for actually probably every kit that you could get from Stampin' Up! Or not from Stampin' Up, but from Paper Pumpkin. And that's a gift to you that they give you your very first time so that you can open these paper pumpkin kits and have everything you need to make them. And I was going to do this earlier, and I thought, you know what, I might just do a video because I want you guys to see how great they are. So this kit is Grown with Kindness, and this is the instruction sheet. There's also videos that you can get. This instruction sheet even has a ruler on it. That's new. And it tells me exactly how to do each step to make the cards. Now I thought that we could make at least one of them together. We'll see how long it takes. So I'm just opening this up and I'm going to just put it in front of me. And it has this nice cardboard, which I always keep because you don't know what you can use it for, but there's use for it for sure. And it came with envelopes. So let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 9 envelopes. So there's probably 3 of each card, I would imagine. 1, 2, 3 pieces of vellum. And this is like really thick, nice vellum. And then I have 3 pieces of some of a gray cardstock. And then look at this paper. I have 3 with these cute succulents on it. And 3 that say you, written in succulents. And then 3 with little succulents in cups. I don't even know which one my favorite is. This one might be. And then looks like I have 3 of this card, which I don't know if you can see the print on it, but it's kind of a cool looking print. And 3 of this striped card. And 3 of these that are black on one side and white on the other. And then it looks like there are 2 pages of these little punch outs. And it says my first step is to stamp tags and background pieces. So let's see what the tags and the background pieces are supposed to be stamped. So I'm just looking at the front so I can see the actual cards. And it comes with this really cute stamp set, so that's awesome. And the stamp set says, and it has a big U here, and it says you, or you could put that wherever you want, but you're the reason I smiled today. You can do incredible things. Life is tough, but so are you. Be kinder to yourself and let your kindness flood the world. Are beautiful. Are wonderful. Thank you. And then there's a succulent in a cup. So really cute. So let's see. Life is tough, but so are you is stamped on that one. And, oh, it also came with a little mini ink spot in the color Fresh Fig. And these are sometimes a little bit hard for me to open, so I use my little pointer thing and it seems to help. Oh, sorry. Yikes. Didn't mean to shake the world. And it also comes with glue dots and string, and it looks like maybe some rhinestones. I'm not sure what that is. Yes, rhinestones. So I will use those when I get to them. But first step is just to stamp these. So I'm going to stamp all of these with Life is Tough, but so are you. And if I had this in a bigger ink pad, I would use it, but I like these little ones for when I'm traveling. I often will like to take something that I can craft, knitting or something, and then you can see through these photopolymer stamps so you can know exactly where you're stamping it, and hopefully that's the middle or close to. Oh, I have a little something. There's a little string or something on my stamp. I didn't see it. Or it could have been on the paper, and then make sure it's all stamped up, and just go straight down and straight up. Ink it up, and one last time, straight down, straight up. And I'm going to get out my stamp and scrub, which is my cleaner. And this is actually the ink or the block that came with. And then so the next one says thank you, and then the next one it says you, the card says you, and then you put are wonderful. So let's see, I'm going to put this back. Then that one says thank you, but I might do, and it's on these, and you put them this way, so I might do like you, and then are wonderful. That won't fit. Are beautiful. That might fit, and maybe I'll do it in another color. And then those say are wonderful, which is fine. But let me go ahead and do, I just don't know that I need thank you cards. I love thank you cards, but I have a lot of thank you cards, and I think I would prefer, I don't know, goodness gracious. Now I'm rethinking everything. I'll do one that says this, and then I'll do two that are thank you. I just want to see how this works too. You. Now I'm kind of wondering now why I got two of these pages, because I don't think I need 2 pages. And I'm going to do the are beautiful. There we go. Oh, I think I like that, actually. I'm going to do that again. Totally lying. Said I wasn't going to. Said I was going to do thank you, but I kind of like the way this looks. And I'll do one thank you. You are beautiful. I was going to clean it instead of stamp it, instead of ink it. I kind of like how it goes into the other words. You could even do that in different colors. That would be cute. And then I will do the last one that says thank you. And it has it going this way. Super cute. And then that last card says are wonderful for the you, and I'm going to take a drink of my coffee. Oh my goodness, I just got ink on that, but that's okay because it's going to be a layer. I need to be careful of that. I was checking because I need these and these and these for one card, and these for the second card, and these for the third card. So it does look like they gave me a whole nother sheet. I don't know if that was on purpose or on accident, but I got it. So this one is You Are Wonderful. These are very encouraging, nice cards. I love that. The whole set is very kind, which I guess is grown with kindness. You are wonderful. I'm just trying to center that up. You might hear my dog. He's checking out what Mama is doing. There we go. That may be all the stamping. Oh no, it's not. I see that there's a little extra, which is kind of cute how they did that. They took this, which is little X's, and or little plus signs, I guess, depending on how you angle it, and they put it underneath one of the cards. So I'm going to do that too, but first I'm going to assemble. So let's see. I'm going to look at the instructions. It says next layer panels on cards using adhesive dots. Now it does send you with adhesive dots so that you can layer. Let me show them to you. They are like little mini glue dots. But honestly, sometimes they're really hard to get off, so I don't know. I might, let's just try. I'll start to try to use them, but I may not. I may switch. So let's go these. Let's go with these first. And these are layered with this. Isn't that cute? And it says to use these little dots. So, like I said, I'll give it a whirl. But there's a good chance that I'm going to switch to something else. I'm just not a fan of these. And I'm just going to switch because I'm not a fan. It's great if you're traveling, like I said, or it's great if you don't have anything else, if you're new to this and you just don't have anything else. That's all fine and dandy, but I have others, so I'm going to go ahead and use my glue. I have really been into this glue again. I kind of go on and off of the glue versus the tape, but I really like this glue. So I'm going to glue all three of these down. Glue, glue, glue. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and put the Life is Tough, but So Are You down. So I need 1, 2, 3 of those, and I need 1, 2, 3 of these, and I don't need these for this card, but I'm going to go ahead and punch them out just because. And Life is Tough, and So Are You. And You Are Wonderful. go with the "You are beautiful" or "Thank you," whichever you used. All right, and then to assemble these, it looks like I put this down first. Okay, and then I put this down next. And it looks like I do it something like that. And then they also gave us little dimensionals. I'm going to use those. They may have told me in here where to use them, but you know what? You can do a little bit of your own idea. Or you can follow it exactly. And there are even people that take the kits and do something totally different with them, which is kind of fun too. So you can find all sorts of inspiration and ideas. And then so this goes right on top of that, like that. So there's all of the stickery stuff for this one. That's way cute. That is really cute. And then we'll do that one more time. Start with this one. I'm just going to assembly line it. And then this one. I want these to be angled the same way, so I'm just making sure that they are. Just put this down on top like that. And then I will use some dimensionals to put this on. Goodness, can't turn the thing over. That middle one is sticking up just a little bit. You have to be careful to make sure that you fit it on the page or on the piece. This one's sticking up a little bit too. If you're careful, you can peel them up and move them most of the time. All right. I couldn't tell if that one was off or not. Then put this right on top like that. And then one more time. Just making sure I have the angle going the right way. There we go. Perfect. Super cute, super fast. I'm still going to put a bow on that, and there's a bow for each one of them, and they gave me the string to do that with, or the baker's twine, whatever it's called, to do that. So now I need another card, which I'm going to use this one, and this one requires, what did I do with it? I lost it. Oh, here it is. This requires this, and I don't know which one requires the vellum. Let me double check here. It doesn't really tell me, and I can't really tell. So let me see here. So this one has the U on top of it. So I think this is right. Like this. And then this one, okay, I think this next one is just layered with this first. Yes, that's what it is. And then I don't know what I did with the tops to those. Goodness gracious, how am I losing all this stuff? Oh, they're right here. Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm putting these right here. That's for the next card. And this is for this card. So I need to layer this on top of this. And then this. And before I put down the Our Wonderful, it looks like I put down a string. So I'm going to wait until after I'm done with the card bases before I do that. So there's one. They're so cute. I can't wait to send them out, really. I have people in mind for all of them. Well, maybe not for all 9 of them, but I have people in mind for at least one person for each of these cards because they're so cute. I just like to glue too. It's kind of fun. Squiggling that all around. I need to drink a coffee. And then this one, which I almost went to look for again. Oh, you know what? I wonder if you can see this. I should have maybe glued. We'll see how that turns out. But you can see where the glue is. And I should have maybe, oh, I think it'll cover it. Yes! And I'm going to put the ribbon on this one after too because I'm going to put it on the sentiment itself. Oh gosh, gosh, I'm doing the same thing again. Tammy, be more careful this last time. You have one more shot. Ding bat. I love this card though. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Okay, go on the inside, 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 inside. There we go. That one will be completely covered for sure. Third time's a charm, right? And if I used those dots, it might not show through. And even though this glue dries clear, I still don't know if it would show. So when it dries, I have a feeling that you would still be able to see it. And what's cool about these black ones is that it's white on the inside, so that I know that I can have my spot to write. I'm going to go ahead and fold all of these, or yeah, and burnish the edge with my bone folder. And this is a new one from my upline, which is so cute. She seems so nice. I've never met her. Her name is Brandy Cox. And she's kind of a big deal as far as, and I said dill as in pickle because I think that's funny, but she's kind of a big deal as far as Stampin' Up goes, as far as I know. I mean, she's like has like $2 million in sales or something. She seems, and she's super sweet. So I'm excited for this go round. Whoops, I just dropped some of my paper clips. Okay, so now that I have those, there's a little bit of stamping and a whole lot of bow making. So I am going to, this one, I'm just going to tie a bow and I'll put those on there. This one, I need to put the ribbon around the card and tie a bow. So I'll show you that one. And they have the "You Are Wonderful" over here, but I kind of want it down here and over on this side. I think that would be a little more like how I would do it. I don't know why I got these scissors. These don't work very well. I mean, they do fine with paper, but they are awful with, I don't have my scissors. I'm using them on the wrong things, I guess. So I'm just going to tie this in a knot and then place it where I want it. And then tie it in a bow. And pull the strings to where I want them. And then let's try these. Hopefully these will work a little better. Trim the edge. And then I will use the dimensionals to stick this down. So I'll just show you one of these bows and then I'll put it in fast forward so that one of each of the other two bows, or this one and the next one, because you can see me tying a bow. That's not a big deal. And this, they have it like, let me do something. I'm going to move it. I'm going to try to move it this way. And then I'm going to put this here. So it says "You Are Wonderful." And then I just need to figure out where I want this bow Oh, I ripped my page. Tag nabbit. Tammy, Tammy, Tammy. There. Okay, and I kind of don't like it right there. I totally lied. Let's move it all the way down to this side. I'll get it how I want it here in a minute. Don't rip on the other side now. You are wonderful. This bow is not wonderful. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Forget the bow. I don't like the bow. I'm gonna just tie it in a knot. There. And then I want that to go under there. You are wonderful. There we go. Whew, I'm not wonderful at tying these bows, so I'll do those two here in just a second. And then this one, I'm going to put this green on top of this. So I'm going to put glue on this. I'm going to put this green on top of that. How do I want it? I think like that. And then, this is why you don't want to cover the whole thing. I'm just going to put a bow on this one. I'm changing it up. I'll show you on the thank you one. So I'm just going to put a bow on that one. So let me do this thank you one. If I had followed the instructions the way that they intended, this wouldn't be happening. But you know what? That's part of being creative and doing your own thing. It's okay. There are really no mistakes in crafting. Nobody knows how it's supposed to look. And heck, you can do what you want. So now I'm going to take this ribbon and go around this twice like that. And I'm going to tie it in a knot. If I can get the end through there. There we go. And then I can tie it in a bow. If you want to. If you don't want the bow, you can just leave it in a knot. Like I did with the other one. Bows are sometimes hard. Sometimes a little frustrating. And sometimes they turn out really cute like that one. So there's my little bow for that one. And then I'm going to dimensional this one up. And then there's one more stamping thing to do with this one, and I'll show you that here in just a minute. And I'm going to just put this right here. Oh, that's cute. All right, and it's not quite done, so I'm going to fast forward this so you guys can still see what I'm doing, but it won't take so long. Okay, so I got all the bows made, and now I'm just going to put the sentiments on. We're almost finished, guys. So that's really cute. You are wonderful. And one more time. You are wonderful. So different placements on each one. Life is tough, but so are you. Those are done, but I need a bow on those. And these, I just decided to do a bow on those too, since it's you are beautiful. So I just need to stick some bows on here and on here. And I think I will use these little mini glue dots to do that. I think. Actually, you know what? I can't stand these mini glue dots. I am going to use just glue. And I'm going to put these here, I think. And these have the black ones. All right, so now the finishing touch is just to add some of these cute little rhinestone-y things. They're like little bubbles. They're beautiful. I like them, I like them, I like them. I'm going to use my little poker tool. And it has, looks like on the sample card, it just has them it has like 3 of them, one here, and one there, but I'm gonna put them on here. And I do like the rule of odds. It just makes sure it just looks better. It's more aesthetically pleasing if you have odds. So we'll put 3 little dot things wherever you want them. I keep hearing a car and I keep having to look because I'm not sure if it's my husband or not. Not that it matters if he comes home, just that I like to know. I'm nosy. So there's those. And then this one, there is a little bit more stamping that we can do. So I'm gonna, whoops, get out the stamp set. And they use the little pluses that I showed you, but I'm going to use the little flowery things. Of course, you can use whatever you want. And I just put them right under here, just like that. And then I will also add some of these little rhinestone things. So now the stamping is done. Actually, I don't think it is done. I'll show you why in just a little minute. So let's put, I kind of just think I want one. I like the effect that one rhinestone does sometimes. So just like that. Super cute. These are really cute cards. And then this one looks like they stuck them randomly over by the U. But I am going to just put one right there. Or maybe on this side. And then back to this side. These are really cool. They feel neat. Like even when you push on them, they're not very high, but they give a lot of oomph. So there we go. Those are all the cards. I will leave those out while I show you what I'm going to do next. So that's that. You can be done. Totally done. Or if you wanted to, you could take one of the stamps and the block. And because that's just a little baby thing, and these are big cards and there's a lot of green on them, I am going to use a green. That might be too green. Let's see. And just go straight down and straight up. Oops, I didn't do that very well, but that's the gist of it. It's been a while since I've used this color. It might need some more ink. Goodness gracious, I am not stamping that very well. And it's a photopolymer stamp, so I probably need to put a cushion underneath it. But I don't have a cushion right now, so I'm going to use another stamp set. It's still not doing that great. That wind is blowing. That is just not stamping very well. I don't know if it's the stamp or if it's the stamper, and I have a feeling it's the stamper. Let's move it around a little. There we go. Finally. When I'm almost done, I get a good stamp. I wouldn't recommend doing that, but so there's that. And then I think I'm even going to do one more thing. And sometimes those larger photopolymer stamps, you do need to put a little stamp pad underneath them. But I am going to use one of these little things. There's a little flower here. And I'm just going to stamp, stamp, stamp. Just do a little triple stamp in there. And I'll do that to each one of the cards. Because again, I like the odds, so I want to do it 3 times. All right. So then, this is what I have. One, two, and three with the envelopes. And then on the inside it has just 3 little flowers, so you get stamps everywhere. And I think that's really cute. So I hope that you guys like them. I hope this shows how great the paper pumpkin can be. You never know what you're going to get. Every month is different, and every month has its own instructions, and they have always been, as far as I know, stamps that are not available in the catalog, and the kits are not available in the catalog, so it's kind of fun to get something that's kind of special. So thanks so much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful day, and happy stamping.